Hey YouTube, this is Robinats1 here. Apologies for the lateness of this review. It was supposed to be up, like, the first episode of the second episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was supposed to be up, obviously 2 weeks ago. And then I forgot, and then I didn't have the third, episode, I didn't have time to do the third episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I've kind of got my scheduling all messed up, which is why you're receiving this as a double dose review. I'm not sure if this will be up, on the day I'm doing it, it's Monday. So I'm not sure if it'll be up on Tuesday or today. We'll just have to see. Anyway, this is really just touching base, really. We're going to talk about both episodes pretty generically. Just discussing bits and pieces that I've found are within both episodes. So basically what's happening is that S.H.I.E.L.D. is going head to head against this other organization who is hunting the Inhumans. And it's kind of revealed that this government organization and this other S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of work together at the very end of episode 3. And this is going to produce some interesting dynamics for both the team and sort of the way this version of S.H.I.E.L.D. works. We also have, obviously, the Inhuman stuff going on. We also have the return of May, who teams up with Hunter to go find Ward, who is building up the Hydra faction again. We also sort of bring in stuff going on with Simmons, and Simmons really appears to have this post-traumatic stress during episode 3, and she very much clings on to this planet. Like something very, very tragic happened on this planet, and she's trying to figure out what that is. So again, a lot of elements there are a lot of elements happening in these 2 episodes. But we don't seem to be getting very much done. We're sort of skirting around all of the key, we kind of skirt around all of the important stuff. And what I mean by that is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has always been somewhat irrelevant from the movies. And I definitely think the show needs to become more relevant. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. needs to become something. It can't just keep clinging on to this idea that it's just a faction of the S.H.I.E.L.D. that we once knew from the movies. This show needs to have some sort of identity. I'm really hoping that with this combination of the government and S.H.I.E.L.D, I'm really hoping that this show will make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D matter in the grand scheme of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Obviously we don't quite know yet how, because Feige has split from the TV division, we don't quite know how interconnected the TV stuff is with the movie stuff. I am hoping that it is still all connected, but we don't know how connected it will be moving forward, which is why I'm hoping that the show finds an identity before anything happens to further the divide between Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D and the movies. But I'm also very glad that we're actually having these two organizations actually working together. In the last few seasons, we've had organizations fighting each other, and it's sort of very cool to have organizations actually working together, and actually using their resources to provide better help to people. So that I really liked. I like the fact that both organisations are working together. I thought Skye/Daisy is really good. Again, I did think we would have the Secret Warriors sort of at some point. I didn't realise that we were still building the Secret Warriors team. So I do, because I really think Skye's character is really harboring on the fact that, we need the Secret Warriors team in order to do something with Skye. But I thought her interactions with Lincoln were great. I thought her interactions with the other Inhuman from episode 2 was great. And we're really seeing this liaison-esque character within Daisy, and I really like that. The May stuff and the Hunter stuff, whilst good, confuses me. I'm not sure why we're still creating the Hydra unit. I thought we had a pretty good turnout in during phase 2, and I thought we really covered the Hydra element quite in depth. With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Winter Soldier, and what was supposed to be Hydra in Age of Ultron. I do feel like, for now, Hydra's been covered. And I think whatever Ward's building is automatically going to become irrelevant after Baron Zemo is introduced. So I'm not sure how, again, relevant Ward's building of whatever he's building is going to be moving forward. So pretty much all I can say is there's some good stuff here. I just think it needs to become more relevant. It needs to matter more. Anyway, I'm going to be reviewing Arrow next, so stay tuned for that. Bye.